Hey there everybody, it's Anaconda Squeeze once again in Skyrim on the PS4. Today we are bringing you the Master the Summit mod. This is brought to us by Space Goats, an appropriate name for what we're going to be doing today. And essentially it just solves a problem that we've all had with Skyrim. We've all done it, where you either get up a mountain, not by taking the path that winds the whole way up the mountain, but by like spam jumping your way up, like just being angry and getting up by sheer like force until you're at the top of the mountain. So what we're going to do today, oh, I've just scared this lady. But what we're going to do is we are going to climb a bunch of mountains, like this mountain. Wouldn't you like to just get up that mountain, no problem? Well, thanks to this little path over here, you absolutely can. I had to do a little bit of cleaning before we started the video of the bandits and the dragons, but there's a lovely little path all the way up this mountain. Now this mod doesn't change every mountain in the game. It only changes a select few, and the mod dev actually has a link to a map that shows you where every little path is. I believe, if we're going to check it out really quickly, there's only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markings on here. So only just to six mountains, but they're nice, and they add these little tiny things up here, and like they take you and encourage you to go to places where you don't really go usually. Like I never really climb up this mountain from this side. Right now I'm right above Riverwood here, and I just came up this little back path and I'm here. And like usually if I was coming this way, I would go all around this path to Helgen, come up this way and do that and go all the way around. But no, we're not doing that today. We're gonna scoot up this mountain. I don't know how high it goes, but we're gonna check it out, and then we're gonna check out one other area before we go here. Now it does add some new things in the sense that like we have this little bandit camp right here, and I had to clear some bandits before we came up. And I think it's just cute that, of course, like with a way this easy, someone would of course be camping here to try to take advantage of people. Now it is a little tricky. They didn't really change the mountain itself. They just kind of put stairs and pathways and stuff there for you to climb it. It has recently been updated so that your followers can follow you on these paths, but I imagine that would still be a little bit crazy at this point, because like even I'm like struggling with this thing. So I could see like Lydia falling off constantly in here. And it just looks really nice. I like the fact that it's not like an invasive thing, and it looks like it's not made of stone. It looks like bandits could have done this. It looks like the villagers were just like, you know what, screw it, I'm putting logs up a mountain to make stairs. And I think it looks super cute. Oh, and it brings us to this little, is that the end of it? That might be the end of it. Oh, jokes. No, it is not the end of it. Follow that fallen log, get to more stairs. Hop this if we can. Oh, I like this. I'm for it right now. Okay, and this makes sense having stairs up here because there's a building, so obviously they had to get up here and do some building before. Oh, I'm a fan of this. Now are we at the top? I think we are at the top, and I believe this is new. I can't tell you if this is new or not, or added in. This looks like it was just thrown up here to be a part of the mod. Hello. Oh, and there's the path right there. We have a little chest we can peek at. Because I don't think this is on the map now. No, it's not on the map. So this must be new with the mod here. Oh, and there's a bunch of just angry stuff over there. We might just have to take these guys out really quick just to get rid of them while we explore. Sorry, angry lady. Okay, now let's go back to exploring here really quick. Okay, this one's in the game. I'm almost positive this one's in the game. I cannot remember though. And now I feel like a jerk. Either way, we got all the way up the mountain. We are now at an actual path. We went from there to there without having to go all the way around, without having to go to Helgen, and without having to come up. That wasn't terrible. That took like seconds. And we're already on this path. Okay, so what we're going to do is I think we're going to check out this area just over here. Now this area with all these waterfalls and all this crisscrossing cliffs and stuff like that has been the showcase of so many mods where we see it kind of like, we see the view off the cliff, we see like the crazy perilous stuff and like the precarious houses just kind of sitting and like floating out of nowhere. This is apparently a big one. Apparently they've gone from right about here just crisscrossing all the way down here until about here. There's like 3 dots that take this path. So I think we're gonna come. Let's start at the bottom, at the Darkwater Goat Path, and I think we'll try to see if we can get up somehow. So we come down here to the goat pass I was talking about. We are just at the bottom of this lovely like waterfall system. It's gonna go all the way up here, and we can see that this is the goat path here, and it's going to connect. I can already start seeing just the very first bits of the path up there. So I think we're gonna head just on. I'm excited for this. This is like always been such a pain in the butt to get up, and now we're gonna have an actual way up. And this one, I've saw it in the pictures that were loaded with the mod. This one looks just amazing. I think this is actually part of the standard map now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think this is part of the mod. It's that stuff up there that's on the side of the mountain. That's for sure with the mod. Oh, look at this stuff here. What's going on? Are we going to have to parkour our way around here? Or does it look like it's missing stuff? Oh, there it goes. It's loading in now. Take these stairs. Oh, this is starting to look so cool. Look at how like it's going to crisscross. I'm so excited for this mod. You're walking under the mist of the waterfall. It's gorgeous. Scooch up here. Oh, that don't mind me. It's turning around. I like that it's at least giving us stuff to kind of loot as we go up. Lots of barrels. We're not going to go through every single thing here, and I haven't seen bandits or anything on this one yet, but we are ready just in case. Some potions in here. I think I'd need this mod just if I was doing my playthroughs just to get a good sort of potions. Source of potions is what I wanted to say. Like, this looks amazing. I love these little things. It is still quite precarious. So you wonder, oh, this is a little bit of a uh-oh. 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 Okay, let's try not to fall off this time. Maybe third person's gonna be a little bit easier. So like I was saying, very precarious. There are still some like little bit of meshing issues, I think. Like right there we had a little bit of a problem with the meshing, but overall it's been not too bad. This just looks so like gorgeous, like running up this thing. Like until now you basically had to like kind of skirt around the mountains to get up here, and this is just so like so pretty. The more like I look up, like the more you see these little like rope bridges crossing, and just I'm so stoked that we like finally have a system like this, because I love these waterfalls. Like I imagine if you have a home on these waterfalls, from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like it's going to affect too much around here. But I would just be careful if you have a player home that you're going to put in when you're using these things. It may have a little bit of glitching depending on where it's actually put. But from the most major ones that I know of, they should actually be okay. There's some food right there. Like there's lots of stuff on this mountain that like. There's a random workbench. Okay. Workbench for you. Some extra stuff there. I like that it at least has things. See, and we're coming up here. This is one of the waterfalls where it has the more common of the player homes, and I think so far it's not too affected, and it might actually work really, really well with some of these. Oh, absolutely. I've definitely seen some things have bridges across these two rocks, though, and there have been bridges across here, so I think that might be the only thing. I would just make sure you put your player home above this mod in the load order. Don't quote me on that, but that would be my best guess and how to avoid that is just to put the player home on top and kind of cover these little tiny bridges with it. Otherwise, you usually have this whole area to kind of play with. I'm super happy with this. This is fantastic. I am so excited this mod was put in. I'm so excited we actually finally got to it. I was doing a different mod, and that mod turned out to be a giant pile of just horrible bugs, and I'm so glad we got to do this one instead. I'll put a link down below if you want to check it out. Again, it's the Master of Summit. There is a link in the mod description that shows you that little map that shows you where all the bridges are located. Make sure you check that out. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please like down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. We do some streaming as well, and if you want to find out when we're doing our streaming series in Skyrim and checking out some of the mods that not necessarily big enough to get their own video, make sure you hit that bell so you're notified when we're doing our streams. Until next time, my name is Anaconda Squeeze. I'll see you later. Bye.